Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Viking Size Gamer, and today I wanted to talk to you about Virtual Basement's Untitled wrestling game. Now, you may not be overly familiar with Virtual Basement. You may have heard of them. They did help with some of the stuff on Ark. You may have heard of that. But they've also just made a new game called Broomstick League, which is essentially Quidditch, which is just heaps of fun. I'll leave a link down in the description. But the main takeaway that we've got right now is that Virtual Basement are actually working on their own independent wrestling game. This is pretty huge. A lot of people will be sat here thinking there's other people making wrestling games right now, isn't there? Of course there is. The difference with this one seems to be the level of ambition that Virtual Basement seem to be heading towards this one with. I've actually spoken to them quite in depth over the last few days, and honestly, I'm super impressed for where he wants this to go. And it seems to me like he has a lot of thoughts about what his inspirations are, what he's going to do, what he's going to use, and how the game itself is going to play out. So let's just run through a few of those things with you. The game itself is inspired by Here Comes the Pain and No Mercy. Obviously two huge games. I mean, who wouldn't want to play them? Those games were fantastic from our youth. They came with an amazing My Career mode, which was of course then called things like Season mode. The gameplay itself was just over the top, but at the same time still amazing that it wasn't so depth in realism. There's also a heap of backstage areas, decent enough customization, but really it came from the gameplay, and that was the main draw. It was hugely fun. Same with No Mercy. It was pretty much just one of those games that you just wanted to play over and over and over again. It just held your attention, and the fact that he's using those two as a basis for his game that he wants to aspire to kind of makes me pretty happy as a wrestling gamer. The game itself is actually going to be developed in Unreal Engine as well. Strides being made with this, and I'll tell you what, Unreal Engine is a big deal. Just look at the Final Fantasy VII remake that they're releasing now. That's actually been made in Unreal Engine. The game's also going to be releasing on PC, PlayStation 4 and Xbox. Basically, he's setting his goals that he wants it on console and PC. I've actually seen some of the models, and I've actually got permission to kind of show you them. So here's a few of them right now. I'm also going to put a link to the guys who they're actually for down in the description as well, because I'm just saying this right now, these models look absolutely amazing, considering like I said, this guy is just absolutely superb at what he's doing. He's building this game from the ground up to be something that the community wants to play, that the community is going to give feedback for. This game, from what I'm being told, is going to be changing the landscape for what a wrestling game can provide, even down to the service of the game and how it's actually managed, DLC, things that will actually be added over time. Not just a case of, here's your $60, off you go. The roster itself is pretty good. I don't want to give away too much, because like I said, I've been talking to I've been getting some rumors coming to me. I've been getting some words on the street, shall we say, about people who are going to be signing up to this. So, but right now, the latest and biggest signing is John Gresham. So that is unreal in itself. The rest of the roster that's publicly signed agreements is Anthony Green, Matt Sydal, LSG, Brian Pillman Jr, O'Shea Edwards, Brian Cage, which you obviously would know the same as Matt Sydal, Caprice Coleman, Shaheem Ali, Congo Kong, Sean Donovan, Bear Country, Matt Taven, Falaba, and Bull James. I mean, this is a roster of people that have just officially signed up. This isn't to do with the ones that have yet to completely confirm that they're part of this project. I'm actually damn excited. The point is that these guys are new. They're different. There's somebody else to play with. It's looking like it's going to be one of those games that it's gonna be aiming incredibly high. Of course, I'm not gonna hype this up too much because I don't want it to fall flat on its face, because he's got an idea. He's got an idea that he wants to make it a genuine competitor to 2K. Because let's be honest, 2K as a franchise for wrestling is kind of a niche product right now. Of course, we have AEW bringing out a video game, but we have no idea what that looks like. Right now, they're just strongly hinting that it's going to be using the Aki engine. That's where the line's drawn. The retro wrestling arcade stuff, that's cool, but it's all 2D. Fire Pro is pretty much the same. It's cool, and you might like it. You may enjoy it. Me, I'm not. I don't really. It's not my thing. From what I'm being told, from the models that I've shown you, you can see those models are maybe possibly on par or better than the 2K models. So this is something that's really got to be looked at very carefully. It's got to be watched. I would thoroughly recommend that you get on and follow Virtual Basement on Twitter. It's twitter.com/Virtual Basement. If it all goes to plan, you should be impressed. This roster is going to be cool. Why don't you, this is something I want to kind of throw out there as well, because you guys obviously, maybe you watch the independent scene a lot, maybe you've got a local promotion, maybe you've got people that are out there in the indie scenes that you think, man, those guys would be fun to play in an indie game because they ain't going to WWE right now, but if I could have them in a wrestling game, man, that'd be sick. So why don't you let me know down in the comments who exactly you would have in this game if you could. Anybody from the independent scene, anybody who's not contracted to AEW or New Japan, you know, let's bring some people in and tell me who you think should be in this game from indie promotions. Let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for this video for more as we do try and cover this. We want to know what's going on with it, so I'm going to keep you guys updated. As for the rest of the stuff with the channel, we are going to be pouring out some videos again soon. I am working on that My Career video as well, the My Career reboot. That is taking a little while because right now I am still getting over a bit of a cough and a cold, and it's been horrible. My head has just been and I think it's still doing it. It's like a thing behind my eyes. It kind of just feels like two airbags being filled, two balloons being filled behind my... Do you know what? Maybe it's too graphic. In any case, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoy Virtual Basement's Untitled Wrestling game. I hope it gets a name soon. And hopefully you guys will be catching up with who's going to be announced for this game when they're publicly announced. Man, John Gresham. What a steal. Unreal. The guy is talented. And I cannot wait to see the other official ones that get signed. I'm sure you can't as well. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next video.